Hello and welcome to Zion Food Trucks. Today we have this beautiful Mexican food truck that we're shipping out today. This one has a 16-foot kitchen, but it's got a lot of equipment. Let's go through the outside first. First of all, it's got a rather large generator inside. It is so that it can power a significant amount of equipment inside. Like with all our trailers, this one is a seamless trailer. With what we mean is that the panels themselves, they are not riveted or screwed in together. So the wrap doesn't bubble over them, and it's got a much longer life that way. Talking about the wrap, it's of course really beautiful. We're still wrapping the back of this trailer, but I thought I should take the video first. Right in front are the propane tanks, twin 40-pound tanks. You can see the gas lines, they go under the floor of the trailer. This is so that in case it leaks 10, 15, 20 years from today, it's going to leak outside, not inside the trailer. It is required by code in most jurisdictions here in Colorado. This will be in Denver, by the way, but not always. Still a very good practice. You can see that is how you fill water, that is how you drain water. Here is the shore power connection. Right now it's connected to our building. Customer also wanted to add a electric jack, which we are about to. Right up here are two LED lights and the 5-foot self-closing service window with an outside shelf. Customer also requested a outdoor rated outlet here, which we installed, of course. Let's go see inside. You can see gleaming aluminum diamond plate floors, stainless steel cooking wall. As with all our trailers and trucks, you can see that between the panels there are trims everywhere. This is so that over time grease does not get inside, and once the grease get inside the crevices, it's never coming out. Another thing I want to call out is electrical wiring. We have not labeled the breakers yet, which will be almost the last step that we do. You can see all the wiring is inside conduits. We do not put them inside the walls. This is so that if it were inside the walls will flex over time, wires would chafe, and it would develop short circuits. Not in ones that we build. Now, every piece of equipment in this thing, and there are quite a lot of it here, they have their own breakers. And if, let's say, this steam table is going to fail, it would not take out the sandwich prep, or the microwave for that matter. Up here is a shelf, soap towel dispensers, hand wash sink, 3-compartment sink. Hand wash sink has a splash guard, of course, little shelf on the top again. Little hot dog steamer, rice cooker, another steam table, electric. These all are electric, which is why we need that large generator here. Behind that is a large fire suppression system bottle. Of course, that's been tagged and inspected. That is a 12-foot hood. Now, anytime a hood is longer than 10 foot, it is required to have 2 fans. This one has that, of course. 2 fryers, they are at different heights. That's because one of the owners is fairly tall and the other one is not. 2 fryers, 40-pound both of them. Large griddle. Mexican cuisine requires large griddles, which is actually, I don't know, you probably can't say from the video, but it's actually really tall. That's because the cook is very tall. Char grill, 4-burner stove. Now you can see the 4-burner stove is is right next to this. So this also is part of the cooking wall, which is why it's wrapped in stainless. Under that is a chef base. You'll notice all equipment are bolted down to the floor with washers. Right up here is a large refrigerator. Just typically not the place where we place it in, but customer requested that. Here is a merchandiser refrigerator for drinks, that kind of stuff. Sandwich prep, steam table, microwave. Of course, here is the K series bottle for the fire suppression system. The ABC is right there. All of these are of course tagged. You can see the generator box, which we have really used the space in it. And all equipment, you can see they are all bolted down. None of it is going anywhere is what I'm trying to say here. Inside the walls is 1 inch of insulation. In some cases it's 1.5 inch if we are going to Montana, that kind of places. This one is 1 inch, 9/16 inch of plywood, and of course the walls and the trims on top. LED lights, of course. That brings us to the end of the tour of this beautiful trailer. If you have any questions or if you would like one like this, do contact us through our website, designfoodtrucks.com. Thank you. Have a nice day.